Hey guys, good morning. Tristan Daniel here, and in this video, I want to share to you guys my AI agency pricing strategies. And pricing should be one of the first questions that you need to answer. When you're first starting out your own agency or your consulting services, you need to understand pricing because pricing is the determining factor as to whether you're going to make money or not. Because if you don't price your systems correctly, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Or you sign a client and you price it very low, you end up working for free. And you don't want to be in that predicament. You want to make money with your AI agency or with your consulting offers. And you want to make a lot of money by closing high ticket deals. So in this video, I'm going to share to you guys what my strategies are. I'm going to share to you what my offer is and what my offer consists of so that you can just copy me and you can make a lot of money with your agency. And I am in the home improvement industry. I work with home service businesses and I help them close more deals. And if you're in the same industry, you can just copy me. Or if you're in a different industry, you can just tweak it, you can adjust a few things, and you can apply it so that you can make a lot of money. But pricing is one of the first questions that you need to answer. Because when I first started my very first agency, I did not have a clue on how to price my services. I had no idea. And I was just pulling random numbers. Luckily, I ended up closing a few deals, but I found out later on that I was pretty much doing it for free when I could be making way more money with my systems, with what I was selling at that time. I was just selling Facebook ads and a little social media marketing, but I could have made way more than $1,000, than $1,500 a month. And now my clients pay me $10,000 to have AI systems installed in their business. And it brings them massive ROI. It brings them a massive return on their investment. And we based our pricing on two factors. Number one, the value that we're providing. And number two, the difficulty of the problem that we're solving. So for example, when it comes to value, what are you offering to your clients? What sort of services are you stacking that you're presenting and bringing to your clients? Because in my agency right now, we package different services, multiple different services into one offer. And we sell that as one system. We productized our service and we sell it for $10,000. And they're getting so much value. They're getting lead generation. They're getting AI systems. They're getting lead management. They have a client portal, a software where they could log in. They have a mobile app. They have Google reviews. They have social media management. They have voice AI, inbound and outbound. They have conversational AI on Facebook Messenger or on SMS. They're getting so much value. They're essentially getting more than what they paid for. And this system helps them make a lot of money. That's why they're able to pay us $10,000 to have these systems installed, because they're getting more than what they're paying for. As opposed to selling individual services, selling it for low ticket, might as well just package all the small and different services into one core offer. And you can charge a premium by selling this one core offer. And if you price it correctly and if you sell it to the right market, then this will bring you a lot of money and this will make your agency grow. And in terms of solving a problem, in terms of the difficulty of the problem that we're solving, let's say, for example, with our offer is $100,000 in new revenue within 120 days. We have multiple different offers, but this is our core offer right now. $100,000 of new revenue within 120 days. Now, we help our clients solve revenue problems. We help them solve leaks in their processes. We automate that leak and we help them make more money. And we promise them $100,000 of new revenue in 120 days. Now, we're solving a massive problem for them. We're helping them make $100,000 in new revenue within 120 days. So typically, I could just charge 10% of that $100,000. And I just charge them $10,000. Now, it depends on how important it is to solve this problem within their business. You need to ask your client that. How important is it to have a system that generates you money? And if they say it's very important, okay, so you have a $100,000 problem, I'm just charging you 10% of that for my system. And it's going to bring you this. And if it doesn't, then I'm either going to work for you for free or I'm going to issue you a refund. But it's very important to be in a high ticket niche, because if you are in a high ticket niche and your client offers high ticket services to their clients, then making $100,000 for them of new revenue within 120 days becomes easy. Because let's say example, for roofing companies, for example, one service could cost their clients, let's say $15,000 or $20,000. And you just need to get a few of those to help them make $100,000 in new revenue. Or let's say, for example, for a business that installs elevators in buildings or elevators in residential properties. These are high ticket services. And one elevator that gets installed in a residential property, for example, could be around $15,000 to $20,000, maybe even more. And again, you just need to get a few of those, and you've already fulfilled your promise to them. And if you don't fulfill your promise to them, then you can just either work for free until you get them clients, or you give them a refund, right? But if you price your systems correctly, and if you portray the value correctly, if you present this to your clients and they understand and they comprehend the value that you're bringing, and if they're paying you to solve a massive problem and you solve that problem, you are now in a position to charge them a premium for these services, because you're solving a massive problem for them. And if you portray the value properly, if they're getting more than what they paid you for, and if you bring them results, they will be your clients for a very long time. As long as they're getting results, they're going to be your clients, because no businessman, no business owner would say, I don't want to be subscribed to your program anymore. I don't want to be subscribed to your system anymore because it's making me so much money. No businessman in the correct mindset would say that they don't want to make any more money, because we're in business to make money. So as long as you're bringing them results, as long as you're bringing them massive value, and as long as they're making money, they will become your client. So think about this. When you price your agency services, you need to think about this. You need to think about pricing it correctly, because like I said, this determines whether you make money or not, because you don't want to be in a position where you price it too low and then you're going to be ending up working for free. You don't want that to happen. And you don't want to price it too high where your clients are going to say no. You need to price it correctly for you to make money. But that's it. I hope you guys found massive value in this video. If you guys are interested in growing your agency, we can have a conversation. I have a booking link down below. We can have a conversation. Let's see where you are right now in your agency, and let's see where you want to go. And if you need my help, then we can work together. I'll guide you one-on-one on how to grow your agency, how to build your offer, how to install the right systems to your clients. And if you don't want to work with me, it's completely fine. We can just have a conversation. You pretty much just get a coaching call with me. But either way, if you want to grow your agency, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Let's have a conversation, leave me a message, and let's talk. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Let's get rich. Let's make a lot of money. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.